Hey guys, enemy Kajin here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 10 new Isekai anime in 2023. We made a previous list on this year's Isekai anime shows, so go check that out since this is part 2 of the video. With more reincarnated MCs one after another, comes with some weird twist to expand on this genre. So, without further ado, let's begin. You saw that right. We have a vending machine as our main character. A man who has a strong passion for vending machines awakens to a startling realization. He has not only perished, but also been reborn as one of his beloved machines. However, despite finding himself transformed into a modern contraption within the fantastical realm, he still requires monetary transactions to remain operational. Trapped in a fixed location, his fortunes change when a young girl named Lamis stumbles upon him. Enthralled by the assortment of drinks and food he offers, Lamis employs her extraordinary blessing of might to effortlessly lift him and transports to the village of Clearflow Lake. Despite Boxa's inability to engage in conversation with the villagers, he quickly becomes an indispensable asset to the community. His provisions provide sustenance, and as he acquires new abilities and expands his range of products, he becomes an integral part of daily life. Among all his patrons, none are as devoted to Boxa as Lamis, his first and most loyal customer. The more time they spend together, the more Boxa endeavors to assist Lamis in honing her skills as a budding hunter.
8個に何するつもり?
Once there was a man who was unexpectedly summoned to a different world and become its savior. However, his heroic deeds garnered him immense popularity and transformed him into an ordinary person. Unfortunately, this man fell into a peculiar situation and was abruptly sent back to his original world. This anime isn't that weird as it has the typical isekai trash taste that many of us love. Apparently, the world that he once saved is now at the brink of war with the demons, and he is once again on the quest to save the world for the second time. This is the tale of a former hero who lived an unremarkable existence as a melancholic high school student. Just when he least expected it, he finds himself summoned once again to that very same alternate world, embarking on a truly unexpected turn of events.
おかえり、セツ。ずっとお待ちしてました。
生きていると信じてました。当たり前だろ。やったー！やっと呼んでくれた。やっぱりユキとは僕がいないとダメなんだから。僕がいない間に誰がこんなこと。
Yukito Urabe engaged in a ritual that his father wishes to perform. Despite his pleas to not continue the ritual as it's straight-up murder, the cult believes that their god, Mitama, will save him. However, tragedy strikes when Yukito drowns during their ritual, prompting him to wish for a rebirth in a world free from gods and religious beliefs. He awakens in a wholly different realm devoid of spirituality, where he encounters a rebellious girl named Aru Aru. She acquaints him with her village, but Yukito's idealized perception of this society is shattered when he witnesses a public mass suicide and discovers the country's government-sanctioned end-of-life system. At any given moment, the authorities can order any citizens to meet their demise. Soon after, Aru and her sister are forcibly taken for execution, compelling Yukito to embark on a desperate mission to save them. Unfortunately, his efforts prove futile. Overwhelmed by despair, Yukito recalls the teachings of his father and prays for Mitama to intervene. Astonishingly, a young girl descends from the sky, obliterating those who had harmed Yukito and his companions. To his astonishment, the girl introduces herself as Mitama. What will happen now to this godless world now that Mitama is here with Yukito and the others? After a brilliant pastry chef tragically perishes before fulfilling his dream of crafting the most extraordinary desserts, he is reborn as a 9-year-old named Pastry Mill, also known as Past Morton. Now residing in a medieval world teeming with swords and sorcery, Past leads a peaceful existence in the field of Morton, ruled by his father, the esteemed warrior Lord Casserole. However, the scarcity of ingredients prevents Past from indulging in his passion for baking, leaving him with nothing but dreams. When news arrives of impending bandit attacks, he is compelled to master the art of magic and take up arms to defend his homeland, all in pursuit of his ultimate goal, creating a paradise of confectionery delights.
きっとこれはこのシェイクそのものが魔法傷が逆再生するようにヒール
Just as he is on the verge of promotion, a salaryman's life comes to an abrupt end. Moved by compassion, a mysterious entity grants him a second chance in the realm of Galdaria. Adopting the name Luciel and assuming the role of a healer, the young man ventures to the nearby town of Meratony. There, he discovers that healers are highly sought after, but often exploit others for personal gain. Determined to be different, Luciel joins the local chapter of the Healers Guild and embarks on a journey to unlock his magical potential. Experiencing a setback when he fails to save someone using his magic, Luciel becomes resolute in his desire to grow stronger. To enhance his physical prowess and refine his magical abilities, he enrolls as an adventurer and undergoes rigorous training under Brod, the esteemed chief instructor of the Adventurers Guild. Gradually, Luciel traverses through Galgardia, earning a reputation as a selfless healer who assists others without considering the cost.
救える命があるのなら救いたい。冒険者に限らず頼ってくれる人には死んでほしくありません。命は全部僕のおもちゃだ。
In an epic battle, the formidable necromancer, known as the Corpse God, meets his demise, only to be reborn as a young boy named Polka Shinomiya in present-day Tokyo. As he grapples with adjusting to his new physical form, he becomes the target of various supernatural factions. One such individual is Misaki Sakimiya, a high school girl with the ability to perceive spirits, who harbors a deep hostility towards him from their initial encounter. Amidst the confusion and danger of a known adversary seeking his demise, Polka crosses paths with Takumi Kuruya, a skilled contractor adept in surveillance and hacking, as well as Lisa Kuraki, crime boss operating in Shinjuku. With these unexpected allies and other by his sides, Polka embarks on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind his reincarnation and the impending fate that awaits the world he now inhabits.
僕はもう逃げない。ここから先は僕と君とで死神ごっこ。
私は略奪姫だからね。私にユフィリア城をくださいってお願いするの。
Princess Anisfia, also known as Anis, has always nurtured the fervent desire to soar through the skies, despite being ridiculed by the people of her kingdom for such aspirations. Complicating matters further, Anis lacks the ability to wield magic, a significant setback for someone of her noble lineage. Undeterred by these challenges, she makes the decision to relinquish her claim to the throne, and instead focuses on developing magicology, a discipline that combines various resources and her knowledge from a previous life on Earth. With the weight of the kingdom's future falling on her younger brother, Algard, Anis embraces her newfound freedom. However, Algar finds himself entangled in a political marriage proposal to Euphilia Magenta, a young woman he barely knows. Rebelling against this arranged union, Algard begins spending more time with the commoner girl, growing further resentment from Euphilia. When Euphilia attempts to intervene, Algard publicly breaks off their engagement and denounces her as a bully. In a twist of fate, Anis crashes into the banquet where Algard makes his announcement. Swooping in on a broom, she is destined for flight. She rescues Euphilia and offers her a role as her assistant, which Euphilia reluctantly accepts. Although their partnership seems arbitrary at first glance, Anis has an ulterior motive for seeking Euphilia's companionship, one that will unravel as their journey together unfolds.
よく頑張ったね。今はゆっくりお休み、ユフィ。
どうというのよ。弱みをばらされたくなければ、婚約を解消するために協力しろって。
When Park Yunha's life comes to an end, she awakens to find herself inhabiting the body of Raeliana Macmillan, the eldest daughter of a newly wealthy baron. However, this world she now finds herself is no ordinary one. It is the exact replica of a novel she once read. Although Raeliana is adored by her family, she quickly realizes that she is not the main character of this story. Instead, she is merely a plot device, murdered by her own fiancé, an event that sets the entire narrative in motion. Refusing to accept her tragic fate silently, she sets her sight on someone with significant influence, the wealthy male protagonist, Duke Noah Volstaire Wainwright. Determined to alter the course of the original story, Raeliana uses her knowledge of future events to strike a deal with Noah. She offers him valuable information on the condition that he acts as her fake fiancé. However, Raeliana's plans encounter a significant obstacle when she discovers that Noah possesses a two-faced nature, complicating their arrangement and adding an unexpected twist to her journey.
必要な時と言いますのは。
直に嫌でもわかるだろ
見るか、それを我にも食わせる。聞こえぬのか、我に食わせろ。
Tsuyoshi Mukuda, a salaryman, finds himself unexpectedly summoned as a hero to the kingdom of Rage Sigger in a parallel world, where he is urged to assist in defending the kingdom against its enemies. However, Mukuda harbors suspicions about the true motives of the royal family. Utilizing his non-combat skill, online supermarket, which is initially considered useless, he manages to convince them that he is not fit for the role. To everyone's surprise, Mukuda's power turns out to be far from useless. With his ability, he can inexpensively purchase various food products and utensils from Japan, many of which are considered luxuries in this new world. As Mukuda showcases his culinary prowess, he captures the attention of Fel, a fearsome mythical wolf. Unable to resist the delectable dishes Mukuda prepares, Fel swiftly strikes the contract to become his familiar. With Fel as his loyal companion, Mukuda embarks on a journey across the world, taking on the roles of an adventurer and a merchant. Along the way, continues to delight in his culinary creations while earning a living. Together, they traverse new lands, encountering both allies and adversaries, all while savoring the joys of delicious meals and forging an unconventional but formidable partnership.
はっきり言ってただの食いしん坊か。
早く作れ。
だって言ったでしょ、私追われる身だし。
構わない。
ヴァンパイアだし。
問題ない。
Hirako Machio was confined to a hospital bed, battling a terminal illness until his final breath. Moved by the unfairness of his existence, a compassionate god decides to grant Hiraku a second chance in a new world, free to live as he pleases. With a deep desire to experience the joys of farming, Hirako is gifted an extraordinary tool known as the Almighty Farming Tool that can transform into any implement he needs. Transported to a dense forest seemingly removed from civilization, Hirako begins his quest to build a life from the ground up. Armed with his newfound power and determination, he sets out to cultivate the barren land and transform it into a thriving society. With the almighty farming tool at his disposal, Hirako can summon any implement necessary for his farming endeavors, allowing him to overcome obstacles and shape the environment according to his vision. As the seasons pass, Hirako's efforts bear fruit, literally and metaphorically, as he breathes life into the previously lifeless area. Through hard work, ingenuity, and the support of like-minded individuals he encounters along the way, Hirako gradually developed the forest into a flourishing community. Together, they forge a new society, sharing knowledge, resources, and the bounties of their labor.
あの頃の俺は思いもしなかっただろうな。こんな夢みたいな暮らしをするようになるなんて。
And that's all the anime we have for today. If you want to see more anime content, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned and I will see you guys soon.